New on ABC 17 News at 6, state lawmakers want to make improvements to the child abuse and neglect hotline. Members of a committee on that issue have been talking this week about possible changes. ABC 17's Victoria Bragg is live in Columbia after learning more about how the hotline could be improved. Victoria, lawmakers told you about the impact the pandemic is having on abuse and neglect reporting.
Lucas, because of the pandemic, many kids are not physically in classrooms, where all staff have to report any signs of child abuse and neglect. Lawmakers are even more concerned with how those calls are being handled when reported.
The statistics, when you dig into those statistics, a lot of those calls were marked as no preponderance of evidence. When I go pull up my headline app for the day, I see these unfortunate headlines right here at home in my district of abuse happening that is not caught. So again, my goal from start to finish is the process sucks. What do we got to do to make it better?
Representative Kelly says in her 4 years of serving the district, she's never seen this many articles of abuse that leads to the death of a child.
There's a girl that died in Salem, and the editor of that paper asked the question in his closing remarks, how many times was this child hotlined, and how many times was the hotline not paid attention to?
Kelly says the issue of some calls not receiving a follow-up is concerning and is ultimately failing the children.
But then I piggyback on to the situations in my district right now where concerned teachers, school nurses have hotlined and hotlined and hotlined and hotlined. And then all of a sudden one day somebody actually believes them and they barely catch them before they die. That's a problem.
Kelly says they're looking into how to improve the process by comparing with other states.
An understanding of what other states are doing and how Missouri can mold and shape and change its model to better match other states that have better outcomes.
Coming up at 6:30, we'll tell you more about what school officials have to say about the well-being of children at home for online learning. Reporting live in Columbia, I'm Victoria Bragg, ABC 17 News.
All right, thank you, Victoria. State Representative Kelly plans to review data to find out what changes need to be made to improve the child abuse and neglect hotline process.